So in this video, I'm going to share with you a neat little automation that you can install into your coaching, consulting, agency or service-based business, specifically if you're using Facebook and Instagram to start connections or conversations rather with potential prospects and leads. And essentially what this does is it basically automates outreach to warm leads, right? So people that have commented on a post, we can basically automate a DM, a direct message to that person on Instagram and Facebook, right? Super simple to get up. I've installed this into a client of ours recently, back in November, but more recently he's started to blow up on Instagram. So he's received a lot more followers recently. And with that, obviously a lot more attention, with that, a lot more comments, and of course, automations have been fired, right? So DMs have been sent out, and with that, obviously, a percentage of those DM messages or DMs have been, resulted into a full-on conversation. A percentage of those have gone into qualification and a booked call, and a percentage of those booked calls have turned into clients, right? And that's the whole entire goal of this, is to really streamline lead acquisition, client acquisition, and make it as simple as possible, right? So let's dive into the actual make of the automation. Now it's pretty simple. So the trigger is Instagram, comment on a post, and obviously connect your page. Post type is published post. So this is for any kind of post as well, right? Now you can do this for Facebook too. We've just got it set up on Instagram. But essentially what happens is after 10 minutes, we wait a little bit, and then we set up a condition. If the condition does not include a specific tag, then we basically send a DM. And this condition allows us to make sure that we're not sending the same message every single time someone makes a comment on a post, right? We don't want to be spamming people every single time they make a post. So after we initially send the DM the first time, we then add this tag. And then once it fires again, right, if someone leaves a comment on another post, under the same contact, then essentially they're not going to be hit with this same DM each time, right? So it just fires once, right? So the DM is basically, you want to come in soft. You don't want to be, salesy in a sense. So here what we've written for Bo is, hey friends, saw you commented on one of my posts. I just wanted to reach out. I'm curious what's been going on for you lately. Like what actually brought you to content like mine? No pitch, just trying to get a feel for where people are at. PS, yes, this is an auto DM. I know, but I do genuinely read and respond to every reply, right? So we're in 2026. I think a lot of people that use Instagram know about ManyChat. They know about Claude. They know about these auto DM features, right? So rather than pretend that you're not using them, my whole philosophy is just be transparent. Be upfront with people and let them know, yeah, I'm using this thing, but on the other side, yeah, I do genuinely read them, and I do actually respond to every single message, right? So that's something that we kind of teach to our clients and people that we work with as well, right? Just to be fully transparent in that sense, right? So we would then, again, hit the tag, right? We then wait 23 hours. You can do whatever you want for this, right? I think a day for us is, or for Bo at least, is, respectable. And it gives them a bit of time to actually respond to that message first as well, right? Basically, we have a wait condition, right? So if the contact replies, it just ends the automation, and then Bo takes over that conversation. And if they don't respond after 23 hours, it hits them with a follow-up DM, just something simple like "still here if you want to share," right? Nothing salesy. This is typically the first point of contact, right? For most people, if they're commenting, it usually means that they've got something to share. And again, this is the first time that they've contacted Bo, typically. And so yeah, we would just really want to kind of reach out. If people are interested to actually respond, then they're going to respond. If not, no worries. It's just a single touch point. And if they are a lead in the future, this will contribute to several of those touch points, right? So, that's the super simple breakdown. You really don't need anything more extravagant than this. Obviously, if you guys have setters, if you're running some kind of group program, This is ideal for, outreach rather than cold outreach. But yeah, I think it's super simple. And yeah, we have a bunch more automations in our back pocket. So if you want to explore that along with this automation, you can basically take this entire automation, install it into your business. You can go here to the link below and we give you the 2-minute blueprint on how we acquire, nurture and convert leads into high ticket sales completely for free. You can get access to that. And we also are giving away a full backend automation and 4-step funnel page for all of our high level affiliates too. So if you're not on high level or you're on a trial, you want to transfer your account over to us, you're more than welcome to do that. And we are giving that all away inside our school community as well. So yeah, short video, first one out, but if it's helpful, drop a comment down below and talk soon.